Some pretty awesome cars will be on show here at the high school today.
Find a way to become a representative for the student body.
And the seniors' last day is coming up. What you have left to do.
DTV News starts right now. Seniors, you only have a few days left to get final tasks out of the way before we say our goodbyes to the halls of DHS. Good afternoon, Davison. In order to receive community service cards, you must have hours turned in today. Caps and gowns will be handed out on Monday, May 22nd during all lunches.
To get yours, you must have all of your fines paid off. Just check Student View to see if you have any money owed. You could pay from a QR code found in the daily announcements. If you need to know if you owe lunch money, please check with the cafeteria staff. You must also make sure you clean out your locker before you leave on May 25th. Also for seniors, you will be getting your picture taken at the graduation ceremony. In order for you to receive the picture from the company, you need to fill out a form beforehand. You can find the QR code for the form in your email. Email jaddison@davisonschools.org with any questions.
Graduation will be on June 12th at 7 p.m. inside Door Financial Center. DTV will be there live streaming. If you can't make it, there will also be selling copies of the graduation for $20 at the event. Applications to be part of the DHS Student Council are due today. If you're interested in representing your class, pick up an application in room 263 or room 314. You can turn your applications into Miss Martin or Miss Pins. Election day will be less than 2 weeks on June 1st. Last night, Davison's best art students' work was on display in the Cardinal Station Ballroom. Students both from DHS and DAE were proud to have their work shown off in the annual art show. Madeline Anderson, Julian Taper, Jay Chisholm, Jennifer Garty, Ewan Birmingham, and Miriam Griffin were just a few of many students awarded last night at the show. Good job and keep up the great work.
The Automotive Technology Program is holding its 8th annual Auto Show and Student Skills Competition here at DHS. The competition will start at 5 and go until 9 with a chance for students from automotive programs to win scholarships from multiple technical colleges and trade schools. So make sure you bring your cool ride or just come out to see all of the nice cars. Han, DMS, and DHS band and orchestra students are coming together tomorrow for the Musicathon. It will take place in the DHS auditorium. Performances start at 11 tomorrow morning and will last until the last performance starts at 5:30. This will be the last performance for many of the students until next school year. For a list of times, check the daily announcements.
Vex Robotics is looking for new members for the next season. This is a robot competition team that builds programs and competes with schools around the state. If you're interested, there will be a meeting after school on Tuesday, May 23rd. You will meet in room 117 in the All Ed building. The House of Cards First Robotics team is also looking for new members for fall. You can email them at the email address on your screen. This information can be found in the daily announcements.
Coming up in sports, Michaela has the results of the boys lacrosse playoff game.
And later in weather, Caleb tells us if we can expect rain.
Sam Sparks here.
I cannot see it all.
Hand Clean fixes all your problems, from germs to more germs. All the germs. This germ, gone. This germ, kablamo. Do you see any germs? Of course you don't. But wait, there's more. Not just killing germs, hand cleaning can prevent the spread of viruses like the flu, measles, common cold. Hand clean is everywhere, in the classroom, in the halls, in the library, everywhere. So call 1-800-HAND-CLEAN to get your hands clean today.
I got Jimmy Collins on the slam.
Good afternoon, Davison. Let's get right into your sports. Last night, the boys lacrosse team played against Brandon Holly at Brandon High School for their first round of regionals. The Cards were keeping it a close game with the Red Hawks, but Davison's could not keep up and left Brandon High School with a 5-4 loss. The boys' season record was 7-8. Amazing job, boys. Speaking of last night, the boys baseball team stayed on home field to play against Bay City Western, the #1 team in D2. The Warriors kept Davison on their toes and had a shutout win in the first game with the Cards losing 12-0. During the second game, the Cards were able to get some points on the board but could not keep up with the Warriors, with the second game ending 7-3. Good job, boys, and keep those heads up. The next athletic signing ceremony will be on Wednesday, May 31st at 5 p.m. at the Hub in Davison. Any student athlete who is signing with a college or university to play their sport at the next level should sign up in the athletic office and participate in this event. Please see Mrs. Bruce in the athletic office if you have any questions. Check the daily announcements if you need the Hub address. Let's take a look at where our Cardinal athletes will be competing over the next couple of days. Tonight at 6:45, the girls soccer team will be at home playing against Clarkston. Tomorrow, the girls softball team will be at Turney at 9 a.m. in Lake Orion. Then as we take a look at Monday, the boys golf team will be at Midland Country Club for a meet at 1 p.m. Later on Monday, the softball team will be home playing against Swords Creek at 4 p.m. Then to end the night, girls soccer will be taking a trip to Dewitt High School at 6:30 p.m. Hey Caleb, I heard a rumor that it's going to rain. If so, is it going to affect any games?
Well, Michaela, sadly the boys baseball game was already canceled, but other than that, the Cardinal athletes should be just fine. And as we take a look at our 4-day forecast, it kind of reflects that. So obviously, as you see right here over at Friday, we're going to have a little bit of rain today. That's going to start around maybe 4 or 5 o'clock-ish, and then it's going to last all the way around until around 10 o'clock. So it's going to span most of your day. Make sure if you're going to be on the roads after school, you be careful for those rain and the puddles and everything. Make sure your car isn't going too fast, or you might glide over that water and it might cause some problems for you. And then if we go later into the week and into next week too, we see the rain kind of goes away into a cloudy, and then over here going to a sunny with some highs of kind of the late 70s going almost to the 80s over here on Sunday. And then Monday we're going to have a beautiful, nice sunny day for the seniors last Monday. And then as we take a look outside, on the radar, sorry. And then as you take a look behind me, you can obviously this huge little precipitation cloud blob, I guess, on the screen right now, but that we're not going to be affected by that at all. What you want to watch out for is down here, right here. That's going to kind of dissipate how the tiny green flakes you can't really see right now, but that's going to dissipate a little bit more, and then it's going to make its way and grow even bigger and steam on over its way towards us over here, and then it's going to blow through a bunch of rain. And like I said earlier, that rain is going to start about 4 o'clock and last until around 10 or 11ish, and then it'll clear up into a beautiful, nice start for the seniors last week. As we take a look outside, as you can see behind me, it's kind of calm before the storm. We have a few cloudy skies, but it's not really anything too bad. But like I said, that will get a little bit worse after school gets out around 4 o'clock, starting that rain. And then just make sure you're careful on the roads on your way out of school. And then with winds going around southwest at about 14 to 15 miles per hour, with gusts reaching up to 22 miles per hour, and dew point around 50%, which is basically neutral, not really dry but not really muggy either. Well, that's it from me. I'll send things back to the desk.
Where does this hate come from?
Social media.
Yeah?
How people were raised, probably,
Yes,
too.
yes.
And also like a fear of the unknown as well.
What's your guys' personal favorites? Like, if you had to pick a game off the top of your head, what's a game that you play the most?
All right, listen. Brooke, you're going to have to learn how to scream if you're doing Metallica music. Just saying.
That was just a snippet of some of our new podcast episode. It's called The Podcast with No Name. You can watch full episodes on our YouTube page, GTV News. We cover topics such as video games, freshman year, fears and hopes and dreams, and several others.
I know all of us except for you, Natalie, are juniors down here, but I'm excited for you guys' last newscast next week. What do you guys all think?
I'm excited to be a senior. I wish I was in your position. I am ready to get out of this school, but it's going to be sad seeing you guys go. But you are definitely going to love the senior slideshow, and so is everyone else.
I'd say I'd love to see them leave, but I've definitely grown attached to Natalie, Jack, Marissa, Maddox, and then also Sam, and it's going to kind of be a bittersweet moment, but I'm excited to see what you guys do after high school.
I'm ready to see what the future holds for all of us, and I am sad to let go of this, and I'm ready to see what you guys do for next year. Yeah. That's all from us, Davison. I'll see you Monday for the last newscast for the seniors.